Good morning, friends. We are discussing about the creativity, innovation, and entrepreneurship. How creativity plays a most important role, and the outcome of the creativity is innovation. As I discussed earlier, is also without innovation there is no such entrepreneurship. So every entrepreneur requires the innovation. The starting point of any kind of innovation is creativity. Creativity is nothing but it is an imaginative process. You have to think, you have to ponder of yourself, okay, you have to wonder of yourself, you have to come with ideas, imagination, and certain thing will come as new in your mind. It is just a mental process, that is creativity. And the outcome of the creativity is known as innovation. And the innovation will give you a fruitful result to the entrepreneur, where the entrepreneur can get the product to be successful in the market. So every entrepreneur has to innovate something, has to come with the innovation so that the product will be successful one day. For example, in Turkey, an ice cream seller, he is selling the ice cream with some sticks. If you catch the stick, then you can get the ice cream. Lot of celebrities of Bollywood, such as Amir Khan, Shah Rukh Khan, they are going Turkey and they are enjoying with certain innovation of that particular ice cream seller while selling that ice cream. Similarly, in India also, the fire pan is very much popular. Fire pan, you can take the fire pan and there is no any kind of injury to your mouth also. That is a different way to attract the customer and to get your product to be marketable. Similarly, in Kolkata also, a big chotibala will be there in the busy corner of the marketplace, and he would like to sell the product by holding all the dishes of different items because he belongs to a hotel. And how to attract the hotel business there? He is having all the items in the particular plate, and looking at the particular plate, all the customer will come and they can take the goods. That is the way of the innovation of attracting the customer. So without innovation, there is no such entrepreneurship. The first and origin of innovation is creativity. Creativity means what? Thinking something new. You have to come with the latest ideas, knowledge, imagination. It is totally mental process, that is creativity. Creativity is thinking such a new thing is known as creativity. Then you have to do certain action. Innovation is much more action oriented. You have to do certain thing. If you are thinking about something, that's creativity. If you are doing certain things in your practice, that is known as innovation. At last, the entrepreneurship comes creating value in the marketplace. For your creativity, you are going for certain innovation in your product, and ultimately you will catch the market, and ultimately you will get profit. Ultimately, your product will create certain value. So that's why it is required. You have to be innovative. You have to come with certain creativity ideas. For the creativity ideas, you have to go and sit in a particular place, calm, cool mind, and you have to go with your imagination, go with your dream. You have to take a little bit rest, and you go on certain ideas. You have to ponder. You have to wander with certain ideas. Then after the creativity, then comes innovation. Innovation means what actually comes, what the action you are taking from the creativity is known as innovation. Innovation is nothing but the application of your invention is known as innovation. At last, that will give the successful to the entrepreneurship for producing a particular way, in a unique way in the market, which leads to the product or service to be successful in the market. This is all about an idea about the creativity, how it is important, innovation, how it is important. Next is, the input is creativity and innovation, whereas output is successful venture. Without creativity, there is no such venture. There is no such venture without innovation. Innovation is required. Creativity is required. Amazon's company, you can see, they are selling the product through online. That is some creativity. So without creativity, without innovation, there is no such successful venture. So creativity and innovation are the input, and where the successful venture is the output. Entrepreneurs gather the various factors of production, convert the unexploited opportunity into a business venture. Whatever the area, whatever the products which is not being tapped earlier, which is not being exploited by the entrepreneur earlier, it is from the creativity, from the innovation of the entrepreneur, that market is targeted, that customer is targeted, that idea being come into the reality because of your innovation. And innovation, without creativity, there is no such entrepreneurship. So, as we know that necessary is the mother of invention, so that's why necessary arrives with the entrepreneur side, then only he can go for innovations and inventions and creativity, and that will result in its product, and the product is successful in one way. Then creativity, if you take the definition of the creativity characteristics of a person to generate new ideas, alternative solutions and possibility in a unique and different way. How your unique way, how your different way you are generating certain ideas in your mind, that is creativity. Creativity is total mental process. It is how you are thinking that one, how imaginative ideas are coming to your mind. I told earlier that you have to calm, you have to cool, you have to ponder of yourself, you have to think, you have to imagine, you have to take rest, you have to dream about something, you have to wonder about that thing, that is known as creativity. So, what is the importance of creativity? So, creativity generates innovation ideas or innovative ideas. The creativity, because of the creativity is the origin of the innovation. From that creativity, what you can get, you can generate innovation idea. Until unless you can think about something, you will not get any kind of innovation. You have to think, you have to go for creativity. Solving a problem, for solution of any kind of problem, you have to be little bit creativity. There should be multiple solution of a particular problem. But through your creativity, how you can solve a particular problem is important. For that, you have to go for creativity, and creativity generates certain innovative ideas or innovation ideas. Next one is accept changes and newness. So, importance of creativity is that you have to accept certain changes, certain new things, certain new outcomes, certain new things you are going to see in the future. Then only you can go for creativity. If you want certain change, अगर कोई भी बदलाव आप देखना चाहते हो मार्केट में, सोसाइटी में, इंडस्ट्री में, कस्टमर में, तो आप क्या करोगे? क्रिएटिविटी करोगे. Without changes, without newness, there is no such creativity. Then creativity is not a process which ends after thinking once. It is a continuous process. You have to continuously go for creativity, go for certain innovation every time. You have to go continuously. One time you are getting successful, then you have to go for another creativity. Another creativity leads to another innovation. Another innovation leads to another successful milestone. So that's why you have to go for continuous creativity. Then utilize opportunity and provide competitive advantage. That creativity can give you competitive advantage. Competitive advantage means what? How you are superior as compared to your competitor. How you are good at as compared to your competitor. Competitor के मुकाबले तुम कैसे एक बेहतर हो तुम्हारे प्रोडक्ट में. So you can utilize those opportunity, and also you can get certain advantage. Whenever a new product come into the market, the product is new and customer is accepting those product because the entrepreneur is exploiting that opportunity, and the competitors if you compare within the competitor, it is the entrepreneur who enjoys certain competitive advantage. Because of the competitive advantage only, the McDonald's is very much successful. The Walmart company of the USA, biggest retail company, they are very much successful because of what they are having. They are enjoying certain competitive advantage compared to other companies. Next one is, and those companies like Walmart, we can say, They are always bringing certain changes, certain creativity in the business. So that's why they are very much successful. Next one is utilize opportunity and provide competitive advantage. This point repeated, we discussed necessary in volatile and violent economic environment. We know that the market is fluctuating. The market is not remain constant every time. There is some recession comes, there is some prosperity come, there is some good will come, there is some bad will come. How you can cope up with the situation is important. How you are cope up with the situation. Okay, so for ever-changing environment, for violent changing environment, you have to show a particular product which is must be an innovative one and creative one, so that the product will be sellable, so that the product will be marketable, so that the product will take the customer. Next, this is the creativity process. So, what is the stage one? Look at there are different kind of stages, or there is different kind of creative process are there. And creativity is not a particular process. It is one phase, something like that. There is a phase-wise phase. The thing will come so that ultimately you will innovate something. So, first stage is all about preparation. Preparation of what? Preparation of problem definition and seeking information stage. What is that? In the first page, until unless the problem will arise, the entrepreneur never think about the creativity. First of all, there is a problem has to be defined by the entrepreneur. Take an example of Ola cab. There is always a problem between the passenger and the driver regarding the change, regarding the safety and security of the passenger, and we are not getting the right price for our transportation. So looking at the problem only, defining those problems only, the Ola cab owner, the entrepreneur, Bhavesh Agrawal started that particular Ola cab type of business. And it is very much popular, the cab car rent facility provided by the entrepreneur. Similarly, big basket company, they analyzed that nowadays the customer is facing a problem regarding the hygiene, regarding the parking of the vehicle whenever they are going to purchase any kind of vegetable product or fruits. So that's why they started with this big basket business where the product will be delivered at a cheaper price and the product is quite hygiene. So first of all, the entrepreneur has to define what the product is all about. So what the problem is all about. He has to prepare what is the problem and he has to think about the problem. And he has to collect necessary information about the problem also. The next stage is incubation. Incubation is something like that. The entrepreneur has to go with a little bit dream, has to come with a subconscious stage and has to ponder about that particular problem, has to think that particular thing as rest or dream or wander. He has to think in a mental process. All the brain, all the mind has to work while thinking about that particular problem. That is known as incubation. So that's why it is written resting phase or subconscious mind. You are going beyond of the world. So that is the mind setup should be there while doing the creativity. That is the second stage. The third stage is illumination. Illumination means what? Generating ideas of a solution. Next, after analyzing the problem, you have to come with a solution. You have to come with a solution. Once the problem is identified, then what will come? You have to come with your ideas. You have to ponder about the problem. You have to come ultimately a solution to the problem. And solution to the problem, after that you have to go for verification. Verification means you have to test. Under what ground it should be good, under what environment it should be good or bad. You have to go with different kind of survey or different kind of test you have to make. That is the verification stage or verification stage. That is on the fourth phase. The last phase is what comes? Innovation comes. Okay, so innovation is nothing but it is at last you have to apply those creativity, those invention in the market so that you will be profitable. So creativity process for an entrepreneur starts from preparation of the thing and defining the problem. Next one is he has to think with imagination. He has to ponder into a different world. He has to dream about the thing. He has to go with certain soft conscious stage. He has to take his body rest. He has to be calm, cool. Then illumination. Illumination means what? Generating idea of a solution. At last, he has to come with a solution of a particular problem, and it has to verify under the fourth phase. It has to be tested under the fourth phase. At last, it has to be innovated, or the product will come as innovation. So this is the phase of creativity or the creativity process. Then innovation. As I told earlier, application of new invention or introducing something new or different product in the market is known as innovation. Innovation is nothing but the application of your skills, knowledge, and coming with a latest product, new product in the market, which may be profitable for you, which may be commercialized for your business. That is known as innovation. So creativity will come. Then whenever somebody is going for creativity, there are certain risks one is taking, and one is taking certain risks. Ultimately, what the result will come, what the output will come, the innovation. Without taking risks, there is no such innovation. You have to sell your product with a uncertain price, with a uncertain environment, and for that you have to bear, you have to take certain risks. After the creativity, after you take certain risks, then the product will be innovated, and the innovation will come in the form of product to the world. This is the phase. Look at invention is there, then innovation is there, at last what? Successful entrepreneurship is there. Invention, the first thing, then innovation. Innovation comprising of invention plus commercialization of that invention. How the particular invention will be marketable, how you can sell the product to increase your profit. If for the innovation, if it is not commercialized, if you are not getting profit, there is no such innovation. Innovation must be commercialized, and that will lead to what? Successful of the entrepreneurship. So invention, then innovation, and that leads to what? Successful of entrepreneurship. Next, there are different forms of innovation. What are the different forms of innovation? It was discussed earlier also by Joseph Schumpeter. According to his innovation theory, innovation can be in different form. Introducing new product, introducing new service, introducing new method of production, using new source of raw material, exploiting new market, new method of distribution. If you are choosing any kind of new distribution also, any kind of new marketing channel also, any kind of new market also, from domestic market to international market, if you are choosing, if you are finding any new sources of raw material also, if you are finding any new technology, any new method of production also, if you are finding any exploitation of new market also, or any new product or any new service you are coming, that leads to what? Innovation. Innovation will take in this form, either in the form of product or service, or any kind of new sources of raw material, or new method of production, or exploiting to a new market, or stepping towards a new market, or new method of distribution also, the innovation will come. Earlier you are not in a particular market, if you are venturing through your innovation into a new market, that is also innovation. The sources of raw material that you are getting, which is available to you, which is not available to others because of your innovationness, that is also a innovation. So innovation will take place in these forms. Then what is the importance of innovation? It is the basis for competitive advantage. Once you have the innovation, you are getting certain advantage as compared to the others. As compared to your competitor, you are getting certain competitive advantage. Business में आप एक मुकाम हासिल कर सकते हो comparatively आप अपने competitor से. So that is the importance of innovation. You are getting certain advantage. Next one is provides new way of looking things. The way other entrepreneurs are looking, you are looking the business, you are looking the market, you are looking the customer, you are looking at the product in a different way. Something you are trying in a new way, that is the importance of innovation. And customer likes it a newness. in the product. Customer likes certain technology oriented thing, certain new type of thing, certain quality of the product thing, certain less cost effective thing. So that's why for that you have to go for innovation. So then third importance is widely adopted. That innovation must be adopted widely. Take an example of online marketing nowadays, online business nowadays. The e-commerce business is that it is adopted widely because of its technological advantage to assess by the customer. Then converts opportunity into workable and marketable idea. Your innovation should convert those opportunity into workable and marketable ideas. Your business should catch the market, your innovation should catch the market, your innovation should be commercialized, your innovation should be create market, and you can get certain revenues, certain profit out of your innovation. That is the importance of innovation. Next, it impacts certain industry or society. Whenever the smartphone came into the market, when the e-commerce business came into the market, when the iPhone came into the market, it certainly changed the total industry. So that's why it is having certain impact into the industry as well as the living standard of the people as well as what society. Next, it creates new demand. We always want an iPhone because it is having some innovative type of thing. We want nowadays we can run the air cooler or AC without the electricity. That is a type of innovation. So which will create definitely demand to the customer. So these are the importance of innovation. Now we'll discuss the difference between the creativity and innovation. Is there any difference between the creativity and innovation, or are they same? As I told earlier, is that creativity is something, is the mental process. It is the first thing, and the last thing, the outcome is the output is what? Innovation. So creativity and innovation. So creativity is what? Creativity can be defined as the act of creating new ideas, imagination and possibility. You have to create in your mind new ideas, new imagination. That is creativity. Innovation means what? The act of executing the creative idea into the practice of innovation. You have to execute the thing. You have to practice the thing. Then that is innovation. Then process. It is an imaginative process, but it is a productive process. The creativity is only a mental process, but innovation is a productive process. The output must be there. Some result will be there under innovation. Then quantifiable or measurement. You can't quantify somebody's imagination, somebody's thinking process, somebody's ideas. You can't quantify, but somebody's innovation you can quantify. It is measurable. Innovation is quantifiable or measurable. Next one is, it is concerned with what? It is related to with thinking something new. It is related with doing something new. It is action oriented, but here only thinking oriented. Innovation is action oriented, whereas the creativity only thinking oriented. The need of financial resources. For creativity, there is no such financial resources required. You can standing here, you can go to the America. You can visit all the places of the world. So it is not required to any kind of financial resource or any kind of money is not required. But innovation needs certain financial resource. Adding certain features in mobile. Take an example. If you, with the help of your mobile, you can know your blood group. It is if this kind of feature will be there in your mobile, then definitely there is some money will be charged extra for that. The risk in creativity there is no risk, but in case of innovation, it requires a huge amount of risk. Why it is risk? Because you don't know whether the product will catch the market or not, whether the product is marketable or not, whether the customer will accept your product or not, whether the customer will be attracted by your product or not. So there is always threat to your product. So that's why in case of innovation, the risk is persistent. Whereas in case of creativity, there is no such risk arises. So creativity and innovation. So I already told you that creativity is nothing but the imagination process. It is the getting the ideas or thinking about the new ideas, that is creativity. Whereas in case of innovation, what innovation is the execution of the thing, Innovation is coming with the output, coming with the latest solution of a particular product, and ultimately the product is coming with latest technology, latest features that is marketable. That is the difference between the creativity and innovation. Innovation require finance, but creativity never require any kind of finance. Innovative require risk, whereas creativity, there is no requirement of any kind of risk. You can't measure the creativity, but you can measure the innovation. That is the difference between the creativity and innovation.